ahead and use these. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Gesundheit.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Magic Square MS-07 Space Shuttle. Now this is the final member of the Combaticons, their Masterpiece scale. And this is a Masterpiece version of Blastoff. So first off, let's take a look at the packaging. So pretty much similar like all of Magic Square's. The artwork on the front, top, same kind of artwork, or same image. Bottom, warning. And then on one of the sides, silhouette of the space shuttle. And the opposite just says Magic Square MS-07 Space Shuttle. And in the back, there's kind of like all of them has kind of had this theme with sunrise or sunset. There's the barcode with tech specs. So, first things first, let's cut the tape. Get this guy unboxed. And actually, let's get the turntable out of the way. We don't need that now. Set the box down, get the clamshell out of the way. So he does come with the robot mode blaster, card and instructions. So one thing, so he comes with the combined mode hands. So let's get that out of the package. And then he has the thigh piece. And then here is Blastoff. Let's get him out of the bag. Get this out of the way. Alright, so let's get to Blastoff out of the package. So there's a couple things we have to clean up first. So first thing in the little baggie with his instructions, there is this little wing piece, and that's for robot mode, and that's keyed, and you just have to fit that in his back, tilt it, and then tab it in. And I mean, that's really like animation accurate. I'll put some images up, like a comparison, and then you have to, his wings were untabbed, so you just got to tab those in. But other than that, that's robot mode. So let's take a close-up look. Let's get a look at that head sculpt. Really good looking head sculpt. Take a look at the body, the feet. Here's the side, and then there's kind of that wing that's in the back, and there's the back of them. Really good paint on this thing. All of them had really good paint. But let's go over articulation. So head is on a hinge, and is there a ball under there? Yeah, and then there's a ball, and you can kind of tilt it a little bit, and it goes 360. Feels a little loose. I don't know if it's that ball socket, but shoulders can go up to there, but there also is another hinge, so I mean you could get it all the way up. 360 rotation. There's a bicep swivel, and then there's like a swivel at the elbow. Let's see, single jointed elbow. They can get you more than 90 degrees. Wrist swivel. Each finger has its own individual knuckle. The thumb has a base ball with a secondary hinge joint. And then the individual fingers, base ball, and then one individual or one pin knuckle. And then the wrist can swivel out like so. Let's see, next up, he does have an ab crunch. It can go out to there, nothing to the back. He has a waist rotation. It's more above kind of the waist, but it does rotate. His legs go up here, no skirts. They can go this far forward, and like all these Magic Square hinges, it's like a separate hinge, so to get it back you have to rotate that hinge, and then it can go back that far. He does have a double jointed knee and can get the full run like that. He does have ankle pivot, and yeah. So he did come with one accessory. So I thought I saw on the parts breakdown for this was a combined mode weapon, and none of the Combaticons came with weapons, but he came with his individual weapon. And just like your normal Masterpiece weapons, there is a slot on the hand, the palm, and then a pin on the blaster, and it tabs in like that. And you can hold his blaster. So there's Blastoff. Good looking figure. I am glad to complete this team. All right. So here is a comparison with the rest of his team. So it's looking good having all these guys together. So let's get these out of the way and start to get him transformed. All right, so let's start off with the transformation. So let's get his gun, put it to the side. And first thing we're going to want to do is collapse his fingers. And then we're going to transform his hand and his arm first. So you want to get this panel out and this panel out. And it goes like that. And then you can untab this panel. And then you can fold the hand in. Once you've done that, collapse that back up. Bring that panel with the nose cone. Then next you want to, let's see, rotate. Let's see, get his arm up. Rotated the bicep. And then there's another like rotation. So you want it to look like that. No. Oh yeah, you gotta flip this panel up. Flip that panel up. And then that should look like that. And then you have a tab and a slot right here. Tab that in. And then his arm should look like that. And then now we will do the same thing on the other arm. So open up this panel. Bring out the nose cone. I think it's a lot easier to just use a spudger. Yeah, pull that out. Pull that out. Pull this down. Rotate the hand up. Then collapse that back once it clears. And then close that panel. Now bring the arm back around. Don't forget to flip this panel down. And then rotate the arm like that until you want your bicep looking like so. And then you can, it's tight. There, tab that in. And your arm should be looking like that. All right, so now we want to work on the head and chest. So first thing first, you want to flip this panel down. And then the arms just kind of untab and flap down like that. Then next you want to get this panel. You have to rotate it. And then it can fall through there. Flip that down. And then you have these two side panels. Those flip out. And then this rear wing, you can take it out if you want. But there's a official transformation. Just spin that around and then it kind of goes like that. And then next up. Alright, one last thing on this wing. You spin it around. And then it goes flat like that. Let's see, so next up you want to flip this panel out and then this panel out. And then next we want to flip his head in so that panel flips in like that. And then kind of rotate the head so you can fold it back. Does it matter? No, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, it goes back. So is what you have here is you have like this trapezoid piece goes into that tab. And that's what kind of holds that in. But you kind of want to do both sides together. We're just putting them right back up. And then this gray piece tabs in up here. Like that. And then now you can bring the arms up. that. And then you want to collapse, tab this together. It's a tight tab. And the cockpit area goes down. It tabs in. Then this bottom piece, all of it tabs in. Like that. And now we have the front end of our shuttle. Alright, so starting off with the lower body, first we want to undo this piece, unfold these panels, and just kind of get it out of the way for now. Next we're going to the legs. And just like most of these Magic Square, the leg is probably the challenging part. So undo the ankle tilt, spin the wing around, and then that should free up this panel. And you kind of want to bring this panel up and flip that out a bit. Let's see, next up we're getting this panel out. I mean, this thing is just, we are exploding this guy. One second. Alright, so yeah, this panel right here, and it unfolds like so. And then there's a little bit that unfolds right there. So you got it kind of looking like that. Next up, we want to unfold this wing piece. And then we're kind of getting that out of the way. And then this accordion's down. And then now you can rotate the wing piece down like that. And we wanted this piece out. This is the one piece that I didn't get. So you want to unfold that, and then you unfold that. And what's that? All right, so next up, we'll get this thigh down, and then we need to make sure it's flush. Get this thing back out of the way. And your lower part of your leg is going to accordion, so there is a slot right there, and then should be a tab. Is that it? Yeah. So next up, we got to get this panel around. This panel around the wing. So you kind of gotta like rotate the wing around so it's like out of the way. Then you can, once you flip that forward, you can flip this panel up so you can kind of see what we're doing here. So next we'll get to the feet, and we'll spin this thruster around, and then this untabs and slides up, and that way you can rotate this thruster around, and it goes like that. So now you have a pair of thrusters. So now what we're doing is you might be able to kind of see what we're working with here, but that'll kind of tab in there, and then line up your tabs. There's a tab on the thigh, and then bring this around. This will all tab in there. Close your foot, and then all these panels tab in. It's like those trapezoidal pieces. Now we can get this piece of the wing. And then that tabs in on the bottom. Push the wing in. It's going to tab in like that. And there's a tab there. Like that. So now we get to do the same thing all over again on the other leg. All right, so like the previous leg, first thing we want to do is pull out that ankle tilt, untab the wing, rotate it. Then we can bring this panel up, I believe. I need this budger to kind of get in there a little bit. Maybe. Where was this panel? There, yeah, it was that panel. All right, so we got that out of the way. Now we can bring this panel up, bring that panel, flap that panel out, and then just save that for now. Then there's this panel inside. Flip that around. Flip that over. And flip the little one over. Next, you want to flip that wing piece up. And this kind of accordions down. That frees this thing. Let's see, let's do the wing. So spin the wing around. And then this kind of opens up this panel. And it flips out. And then it has another panel that flips out. Like so. Try to keep that out of the way. So now you kind of bring that around. Let's see. Gotta have the leg lined up. Make sure there's no bends at the knees, and that hip joints up all the way before you start combining all that. So I want to bring this panel over like last time, and then you kind of want to work it with the wing. There's that. Flip this panel up. And then next we want to work on the thruster on the leg. So pull this one up, the heel up, and then lift that panel up, and then you can extend, collapse the panel back down, rotate his toe. All right, so now we can finish all this. So I don't know, I found it easier to kind of like tab that in. Because this thing tabs. So basically you're just trying to line all your tabs up. What's blocking that? Oh, there we go. One second. So I apologize. I had to do it off camera. It's just everything is like, it's really hard to do behind a camera just because how everything tabs in to clean it up. Some tabs are just to get everything tabbed in place. And then like, you know, you squeeze on it and it kind of like moves things out, but that's pretty much how it's supposed to look in shuttle mode. And then the last thing, there is landing gear down here, front landing gear. The rear landing gear is pretty much static. But yeah, it looks, it does the part. It's very tune accurate for sure. And that's what I'm looking for. And then the front wheel does roll. So yeah, you just kind of gotta squeeze it and make sure everything. I don't know what's stopping that from going together. There we go. And then let's see, for size comparisons, here is blue streak. All right, so next up, let's get this in combined mode. We're pretty much kind of undoing what we just did. Make sure to collapse the landing gear. Fold these in. Let's see, we want to, probably best have a spudger, but we want to get this panel back out. No, let's undo the wings first. You want to undo the wings, untab them from there, and bring them out of the way. Get that pulled up. Get these panels, these side panels folded in. I'm just going to get that out of the way for now. And then we're unsplitting everything, so probably best to use your spudger. Split that. Undo this panel. We're bringing it down, fold this panel back. Fold that in. Let's see, this panel's getting folded back to its spot. See, this is getting folded back up. Like that. And then is what this is happening. It's accordioning up. And it should tab into the thigh. And then you want to rotate. Oh, we got to do the tail fin. So let's get the foot back. This tail fin's getting, and then that's folded in. Nope. I was ahead of myself. So you want to fold the thruster so it's going to be on the inside. Same thing with this one. Rotates in. And then that goes like that. And then all that should tab back. Oh, we didn't fold this part in. So it should be looking like this. And we have to do the same thing to the other side. Bring that wing down, fold that down. It's better if you spin this and then you can put that back. Let's see. Undo all that. Flip this panel in, flip that in. Let's see. This needs untabbed. So then you can untab this bottom piece. All right. Then you can fold this gray bit in, fold that in. Let's see. We want to bring that back. Gonna rotate that so we can spin the wing. And then we are accordioning the leg forward. And that's gonna tab in. Remember, we want to spin our thrusters in, and it can only go one way. But we're not collapsing. So that's gonna go like that. And we're closing everything, tabbing everything back up. Do those trapezoidal like pieces. Make sure your wing's up the right way. All right, 1 second. All right, so next up, we want to collapse this. Oh, it came untabbed. By collapse this, I mean like squeeze it together. I don't know why that's coming apart. What did I... Did that slide down like it wasn't supposed to? Yeah. Don't know how that happened. Oh, this is a tight to tab all this back together. Get that out of the way. Tab your wings back in. And so it should be looking like this. Just kind of flip that down out of the way. Rotate 3 or 180. And then get your spudger out. This tab comes down, and then the hand, I think, or the elbow kind of slides in there, or elbow, shoulder. And then grab the hand, and all it does is peg in. You have 4 pegs, 4 slots. Pretty tight. Yeah, so here's the hand. Where's the... there's that. So yeah, there's arm mode. All right, so let's kind of go over the arm mode. So it does have an elbow joint. Well, it's funny. Here's the ab crunch, but that's not. I don't think that's a joint. Well, maybe. But so then the elbow joint is like right here. It's a tight joint, like. Oh well, I bet that wasn't supposed to come off. So the elbow's right there. It's just it's so awkward to get. Ugh. I'm gonna have to glue that back on. But so here's your elbow. And then the hand has a wrist rotation. It can go out. There is a base ball on every finger. And then every finger has two knuckle joints. But I would say be careful where you grab on the to do the elbow joint, because if you pull too much, it just feels like it's gonna come loose or break. I don't know. Hopefully not. Maybe that's just me being paranoid. But here's the hand or the arm, and yeah, it's a good looking arm. Kind of got like Cousin It going on right here. Doesn't want to stay. Almost looks like a squid. But yeah, let's go move on to my final thoughts. All right, so let's move on to my final thoughts. So I am happy to complete this team. Transformation wasn't too bad. The legs are a bit challenging, I would say. I don't want to say frustrating, but they are kind of a pain in the butt. But once you've manipulated them a couple times transforming, you kind of get the idea of it's just panels that flop back and then flop back in to get them in his modes. Glad to have this team complete. So next up, we will do a combined mode review and go over the combined mode. This is just Blastoff or Magic Square's Space Shuttle. But yeah, I can't not recommend these guys. It's been a fun journey. Completed this team, so looking forward to doing the Lord of War review. So that's all I have for this one. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you could like this video, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, subscribe, share this video, comment, let me know what you think, and then also look me up on the other social medias. I'm on TikTok, X, Instagram, and on Facebook page. I stream on Twitch as well. All of them are Talib1980_collects. And the link should be in the description. So that's all for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace.